Differential indexing is employed where simple indexing cannot be effected. Where an index plate with the number of holes required for simple indexing is not available. In differential indexing, the required turn of the dividing head spindle is obtained as a sum of two turns. A turn of index crank relative to the index plate and a turn of the index plate itself, which is driven from the spindle through the change gear quadrant A, B, C, or D. In this indexing, the index plate should be released by retracting the lock pin, which secures the plate to the head housing. Depending on the setup, the index plate can rotate either in the same direction with the index crank or in the opposite direction. Therefore, when the index crank is rotated, its effective turn will be greater or smaller than its visible turn with respect to the index plate. The number of revolution of index crank is set up in the same manner as in simple indexing, but not for the required jet number of division. The number of divisions taken is Zx, nearest to Z. As the effective turn of the index crank includes its turn relative to the index plate and the turn of the index plate itself, the kinematic balance equation for determining the ratio of the differential change gear quadrant will be the following. See here, there is a figure and there is the equation for you. Z0 divided by Zx plus 1 by Z into A by B into C by D is equal to Z0 divided by Z. Then we can write 40 divided by Zx because Z0 is equal to 40 plus 1 by Z into A by B into C by D is equal to 40 by Z, where 40 by Zx is equal to number of revolution of index crank relative to the index plate, and 1 by Z into A by B into C by D is number of revolution of index plate. The ratio of the change gear is found from the foregoing formula. A by B into C by D is equal to 40 by Zx into Zx minus Z. Okay, so gearing can be simple and compound. For simple, 1 idler for plus rotation, 2 idler for minus rotation. For compound, no idler for plus rotation, 1 idler for minus rotation. So you have to remember this one for math. Again, I say this, I repeated this. Okay, for simple, 1 idler for plus rotation, 2 idler for minus rotation, and for compound, no idler for plus rotation and 1 idler for minus rotation. So there's the basic thing you have to remember to do this thing. Select the differential change gears and the index plate and determine the number of revolutions of the index crank for cutting a gear with 227 teeth. Brown and shape. Plate number 1, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Plate number 2, 21, 23, 27, 29, 31 and 33. Plate number 3, 37, 39, 41, 43, 47 and 49. Cincinnati dividing head table for the milling machine. Whole circles. Slide 1, 24, 25, 28, 30, 34, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42 and 43. And for slide 2, 46, 47, 49, 51, 53, 54, 57, 58, 59, 62 and 66. Standard change gears 24 multiplied 2, 28, 32, 40, 44, 48, 56, 64, 72, 86 and 100.